Go to AutoNation Buick GMC now, one of America's largest and most recognized auto retailer. Drive safe for less. Right now at AutoNation, get batteries starting at $99 and add a lifetime warranty. Service today at AutoNation.
I'm Jeff Davis. When you're in a serious accident with a commercial vehicle, the big companies don't just roll over and write you a check. A big accident with a big truck means a big fight. We don't just roll over and take their first offer.
We recently settled a wrongful death case for $5 million as a result of a commercial vehicle accident involving a drunk driver.
So if you've been involved in a big accident with a big truck, stop what you're doing right now and call the Ford. Call me at 444-4444. That's 361-444-4444. There's only one number to remember, and that's 4.
Get real-time traffic information with an interactive traffic map and advanced Street View technology. Download the free KRIS 6 News app today.
It's the Super 7-Day Sell-Off at Furniture Row. Shop today and save big store-wide on all living, dining, and bedroom. Plus 5 years, no interest. But hurry, the Super 7-Day Sell-Off at Furniture Row ends Thursday.
Maya Rudolph plus Alec Baldwin. All new Ellen on KRIS 6.
We want to give you a briefing on the first confirmed case of the coronavirus in Nueces County.
COVID-19 makes its way to the coastal bend. This morning, a look at what local leaders are doing to help contain the spread. La Palmera Mall closed its doors for the time being, but you can still get some of their food. And local school districts are expanding their meal programs to make sure that students don't go hungry during their time away. We've got to look at that and more this hour on Sunrise.
This is KRIS 6 News Sunrise.
Well, good Monday morning, and thanks so much for being with us here on this 23rd day of March. I imagine lots of folks are staying in and lots of businesses have smaller staffs today, but for me in Maclovio, it is, well, business as usual. Good morning, Mac.
Not really. You notice that I'm not standing next to him.
Yeah, but that was my personal request, so I'm not sure if that has anything to do with any of this.
Yeah, I know. In some cases it works out, in some cases it doesn't. So I'm over here, he's over there, and the producers are over there. So we're all doing our social distancing even here on the morning show. I know you had kind of a strange weekend, and today's Monday morning. Some people going to work, some people are not. Some kids, lots of kids are staying home, and that's where we need to stay for. It's going to be another couple of weeks. Right now we've got visibility that's beginning to descend down into the low air categories. We've got half mile in Orange Grove, half mile down in Alice, 2.5 in Robstown. Airport seems to be doing well at 5 miles if you're coming into town, but coming over from the island, just a little bit of thin fog. So this is going to be with us for about an hour or two, but for sure today you're going to see the sun, yes, and it's going to warm up into the 80s, and then by the time we get to the end of this week, we're going to be close to 90 degrees. Whatever happened to springtime. We'll be talking about your weather coming up in just a moment. Mike?
All right. Well, as we mentioned here, the coronavirus is preventing millions of people from going to work. Congress is trying to get money to workers who are stuck at home without a paycheck, but politics is getting in the way. We begin this hour with this report from Tracy Potts.
A vote scheduled for this morning may now happen in the afternoon on Phase 3 of Washington's coronavirus rescue plan, $1 trillion for small businesses to pay workers who aren't working.
Our goal is to get relief to Americans as quickly as possible so that families can get by.
If you're a small business, you'll get 2 weeks of cash flow to pay your workers.
But Democrats want guarantees that owners can't reinvest the money into their companies, leaving employees without paychecks.
This bill was disgraceful.
Large corporate bailout with no protections for workers and virtually no oversight.
Our nation cannot afford the game of chicken. This is, Mr. President, a national emergency, not a partisan opportunity.
5 Republicans will be missing from today's vote. 4 self-quarantined, plus Kentucky's Rand Paul, the first senator to test positive for COVID-19. Meantime, President Trump says the government's sending hundreds of thousands of medical supplies.
We are trying to focus those shipments on the most critical hotspots in the country.
Not nearly enough. It's not fast enough. We're way behind the curve.
We're about 10 days away from our public health system not being able to support coronavirus patients.
Ohio, Louisiana, and Delaware have now issued stay-home orders to keep the virus from spreading. Today, the CDC is expected to announce new guidelines that will allow people